Welcome back to Nature's Fix. As autumn arrives and the air turns crisp, I'm reminded of my grandmother's garden, a place of practical magic and wisdom. She knew exactly which vegetables thrived in October, filling her pantry long after the first frost. Today we'll explore the heritage of the autumn garden and the secrets our grandmothers used to keep their families nourished all winter. These vegetables weren't just food, they were a lifeline, a tradition of self-sufficiency and good living. Settle in as we uncover 20 vegetables Grandma always grew in October, the backbone of her winter kitchen. Let's begin this journey into resilience and flavor together. First up, the humble carrot. My grandmother swore that a touch of frost made her carrots sweeter and more flavorful. She'd store them in crates of damp sand in the root cellar, keeping them crisp and ready for winter stews or salads. Carrots are a perfect example of working with nature to create something truly special. Next, beets, a 2-for-1 crop. Grandma harvested the roots for storage and the greens for quick sautés or freezing. Beets provided both a hearty root and nutritious greens, making them a resourceful staple in her garden. Nothing went to waste. Every part was used to nourish the family through winter. Turnips were a cornerstone of Grandma's fall garden. Fast-growing, frost-tolerant, and versatile. She mashed them with potatoes, roasted them, or added them to stews, relying on their quick growth and excellent storage. Turnips deserve a comeback in any modern autumn garden. Rutabagas, often mistaken for turnips, are sweeter, denser, and store even longer. Grandma harvested them late, sometimes digging them from under mulch in winter, and loved them roasted or mashed. Rutabagas were her symbol of sustenance and warmth during the coldest days. Parsnips were left in the ground until after frost, which transformed them into sweet, nutty treasures. Grandma would dig them from beneath the snow, then roast or puree them for holiday meals. For her, parsnips were a lesson in patience and a reward for waiting. Winter radishes like daikon and black Spanish were Grandma's zesty secret. She stored them like carrots and beets, slicing or pickling them for a spicy crunch all winter. These radishes brought a welcome kick to the winter pantry. Onions were essential. Harvested in October, cured and braided for storage. Their firm, papery skins kept them fresh for months, forming the base of countless winter dishes. A good onion harvest meant flavorful meals all season long. October wasn't just for harvesting. Grandma always planted garlic now. She'd tuck cloves into the cool soil, mulch them, and let them overwinter for a robust summer crop. Planting garlic in fall was her promise of flavor for the year ahead. Spinach thrived in the cool autumn garden, providing fresh greens after summer lettuces faded. Grandma harvested outer leaves continuously, sometimes even under snow, for salads and warm dishes. Spinach was her secret to fresh greens deep into winter. Kale was the king of cold weather greens, its flavor sweetened by frost. Grandma grew hardy varieties, harvesting leaves even after snow for soups and sautés. Kale was the ultimate survivor, nourishing her family all winter. Collard greens, tough and resilient, grew large and sweet after frost. Grandma slow-cooked them with smoked meat, creating rich, comforting meals. Collards were her symbol of resilience and warmth. Mustard greens added spice to Grandma's fall meals, thriving in cool weather. She used young leaves in salads and cooked mature ones with other greens for a zesty blend. Mustard greens brought a little heat to cold days. Swiss chard, with its rainbow stems, was both beautiful and productive. Grandma harvested leaves and stems well into late fall, using every part in her cooking. Chard was her ornamental workhorse, brightening the garden and the table. Cabbage, especially Savoy types, was harvested in October and stored for months. Grandma used it for slaws, sauerkraut, soups, and more, a true winter staple. Cabbage was the versatile heart of her kitchen. Broccoli thrived in the fall, producing large, flavorful heads. Grandma harvested the main head, then enjoyed side shoots for weeks. Fall broccoli was a reliable, delicious treat. Cauliflower, sensitive to heat, excelled in the steady cool of autumn. Grandma blanched and harvested dense sweet heads for soups, mashes, and pickles. Fall cauliflower brought refinement to her winter meals. Brussels sprouts weren't picked until after several frosts, which made them sweet and nutty. Grandma roasted them or shredded them for slaws, savoring their flavor as a holiday treat. Frost-sweetened sprouts were a true sign of the season. Kohlrabi, with its quirky shape, was a fast-growing, frost-loving favorite. Grandma peeled and sliced it for crunchy snacks or slaws, or roasted it with other roots. Kohlrabi was her crunchy, underrated secret. October was potato harvest time, Grandma's most important crop. She cured and stored them in burlap sacks, ensuring hearty meals all winter. Potatoes were the comforting anchor of her winter diet. Pumpkins and winter squash were the jewels of the autumn garden, cured for long storage. Grandma roasted, pureed, or baked them into pies and breads, savoring their sweetness for months. These squash were the colorful finale of the season. And there you have it. 20 vegetables Grandma always grew in October, each a testament to her wisdom and connection to the land. These crops weren't just food. They were nourishment, comfort, and tradition through the winter. Planting them was an act of faith, a link in a chain of knowledge passed down through generations. I encourage you to try some of these hearty vegetables in your own garden this fall. Discover the joy of harvesting fresh food in winter and the satisfaction of a well-stocked pantry. Like, subscribe, and share to help keep these invaluable gardening secrets alive. Thanks for joining me on Nature's Fix. Happy gardening.